Okay, we're live, and we probably got 100 people over on the East versus West stream, but we're going to go live anyway. We'll get her done. And,
to get their stream going. It's a really good stream on the East vs. West channel. Everybody, check it out.
yeah.
We got both open, but it's Michael Todd and John Brzenk, obviously.
Yeah, and I think I'm not seeing the stream now.
Oh,
they might have just ended.
Might have just ended. Perfect time for us to pop up.
Yeah, perfect timing. If that is the case, it's just not popping on my feed now like it was earlier. So, yeah. We had a big bunch of big matches yesterday. Now, like I said, the footage wasn't released because I guess he was just chasing his tail and he was trying to do a million things. So he's decided to edit the footage and then release it in the next few days. It would have been nice to be able to do it like a live follow along with it, but I've been talking to all the athletes. I pretty much know everything, but it makes it hard because I don't want to tell everyone and then they don't watch the stream then, right?
I haven't seen it. I made sure to steer clear of everything. I saw one thing that didn't tell me who won, but I got a vibe from the post that I think I know who won. There was a comment saying good job, good pulling. So I feel like I know what happened there. But no, I'm excited. I mean,
yeah, I had
good matches on the card.
I was getting some live updates and reports, and some of the matches were posted on Blue Collar. So Blue Collar, David Till's energy drink company, they released a couple of the matches, and it was pretty good. They had their own film guy for that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so go check it out.
Wasn't David in the list?
Yeah. So it shows David's match against Levi Nagel, left-handed, because David only pulls left-handed, and then there was a match between David's teammate versus Jordan Shortman. Now, you know what? I kind of had David Till's teammate winning that just because Jordan's so green.
Dakota Warrior?
Yeah, he's going to get a lot better. Jordan Shortman, he's like that big native. I think he's native.
Yeah, I said that's his nickname. I just said.
Yeah. But, I mean, he's going to be good. He loves arm wrestling. He's already had like 3 or 4 super matches now. But, he's just not confident on the table yet. He's got to find his confidence. He's a big dude, man. When he figures it out, he's going to be good. But, again, he looked a little lost. I know that the guy that won, David Till's buddy, was calling out people afterwards. I guess he wants Chuck Young next, and then and then it would be Levi and me because I think Chuck's number 3 in the rankings, right? So, yeah. You know what? I would pull David Till's teammate easily because he's pretty green looking too, but strong guy, really strong. You could tell he's really strong. But yeah, he just basically, that's the one match I did see, and it's up for everybody. So if you want to see it, you go to Blue Collar on YouTube, or it's on Facebook. Go to David Till's Facebook page, and he's got 2 matches. Yeah, 2 matches on there. So, yeah, we got Sean in the house. Hey, we got Lisa. Rose watching us. Yeah, like I said, we kind of waited and we put it off because we seen Dexter and Robert. They had John Brzenk and Michael Monster on their pod, and really it would have been just silly to go at the same time as them. So, because most people are going to watch East versus West, right? So, hope Sean's good. Hope you're doing good, bro. It was nice to play some Rocket League with you the other night. I know I'm training up hard. Sean's got a big match coming up. We talked about it a little bit last pod, but I don't know. I think Sean might run over. I like Matt Sador though a lot, right? So Sean's my buddy, and even if he wasn't my buddy, I still got Sean heavily favorite in that match. And I think Sean has beaten Matt before too. So
Sean's style has a lot to do with.
Yeah, you can't. Well, with Sean, you can't go by strength with Sean. If Sean's pulling a strong guy, Sean's strong and he's really good at pulling, right? So,
and Matt Sador, he has a high hook, right?
Yeah. Well, I think I've seen him top roll, but it's like a high hook, yeah. And then he likes to drag you down. He looks strong.
To do that type of movement on Sean would be difficult just because he'll change. If he feels you go in that lane, he'll change to a different lane. You know,
Sean's gonna go. It will just run right out on the hand. Then, I don't know if Matt is versatile enough to make it a match with Sean, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, versatility is necessary. Yeah, you got to be versatile. If you're pulling Sean, you got to. Or you got to be just way fucking stronger. He's originally a top roller.
It's the same for any arm wrestler. If you're just way stronger, you're probably gonna win.
Yeah. Sean said that he was originally a top roller, but high hooks now too. Yeah, because I used to see him. I used to see him top rolling when I first seen him, but I know training with Fraser, that's probably why that high hook has come in now, right?
Gives you a lot more quick, faster lanes to transition inside if you're in a high hook than a top roll usually.
Yep. Oh, and not even though we don't have many people watching right now, got a new sponsor, Legend Water, the best water, and it's in a kit. It's in a can, and it comes from a special spring, and believe it or not, right here in Alberta. And
no microplastics in this.
And it's got all. It actually maintains all its minerals. Apparently, all the natural minerals that you would normally get in water is in this water. So, yeah, there's no microplastics, no nothing. Calcium's 1% of your daily intake. That's the only really thing there, calcium. But, the minerals in water is very important. That's why they say if you drink distilled water, you'll actually rot your insides out. I watched a thing on it. Yeah, if you were to just drink,
it'll strip your body of its minerals.
Yeah, yes, it robs your body of all its essential minerals and amino acids. And the water actually tastes good too.
Waterco.com. Legend Water.
Hey, did you notice this water tastes different?
Tastes better than the tap.
Yeah, it's like when you take a sip of it, you think it's different. Yeah.
Tastes very clean.
Very refreshing.
I'm getting it. Might be a lack of flavor, is what it. But like the lack of the flavor, it's a flavor.
Yeah, maybe it's just like refreshing, like wet. That's it. Yeah. Exactly. You still out working, Sean? Are you staying out there for a while?
Yeah, Sean's gonna be out there for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But
Oh, I love the head of HR. I love that. You put head of HR in your name.
Well, hey, if one of us three had to be head of HR, that's definitely
would be you. Yes. Oh, yeah, for sure. Have you been watching? Here's something that's on my screen right now that I've been watching. Do you remember that guy that called out Coach Ray and said, "Give me 1 year"?
Beat him in 1 year. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's actually getting some traction now, man. He's got becoming a pro arm wrestler in 1 year. Episode 4, trained with Michael Monster Todd. So the first 3 months, he put on 1.25 inches on his biceps. I think he got 1/2 inch, which is okay. Yeah, you got 1/2 inch on
1.25 inches. That's fucking insane. In 3 months, that's not even humanly possible.
Well, he was really small, but he was very small before he started.
Yeah, a lot of water in there.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Do you think I can beat?" He goes, "I got 9 months till I pull Coach Ray. Do you think I can do it?" And you can see Michael Monster Todd's like, "Well, that's going to be tough." And then he start training.
I mean,
and like no matter how the show went, did you watch it? Did you watch that episode? No matter how
the first 2 minutes, I had to go do something.
Oh, because no matter how it went, Michael Monster Todd was just like, "Yeah, well, you do your best." He's like, it's
for every lift, he's just doing terrible, Michael.
Oh yeah,
you're worse than the average guy.
Well, then he was
that's awesome. This guy's trying to do it though.
Yeah, he was showing him what he does every day. So he does a chain every day, a workout chain, and he's like, "I do it 15 times this chain every day." And then he made Buddy do it only 3 times, and Buddy had a hard time going through it 3 times. Yeah. So
to be fair, I probably would too.
Yeah.
Well, if it's arm wrestling specific, I
probably get used to it.
Go through it 8 or 9 times.
Yeah.
After the 8th, 9th, I'd be like, I don't think I'd be doing a 15 if it's a full circuit.
We started today focusing in on Brad. So Brad's going to be on some unique training. We're going to be throwing in a lot more maxes right now, and Brad is going to be prepping for Connor McKenzie. Now,
the thing about Brad, if he's prepping for Connor, the number one thing I'd say for you guys to do over everything else, I mean, you guys know what's best to get him stronger, but I mean, the arm wrestling cadence of it, the setup.
Yeah.
If Brad loses a setup, it doesn't really matter how strong he is. I think Connor's too good of an arm wrestler that he needs to at least get a fair setup because Connor's dangerous, man.
Well, he needs to make he's got to make Connor uncomfortable in the setup, so Connor doesn't explode like he always does on the go, right?
Brad doesn't have as much horsepower as Connor, but I think
we're going to try to close that gap. Well, we're going to try to close that gap. I think Brad's more.
This is what's going to happen when Connor surges. Brad's gonna.
Yeah.
The thing is, maybe. Sorry for cutting you off, but
that's okay.
If Brad tries to top roll, that might be bad for him because he'll get pulled in, and then so maybe get Brad more of a neutral setup so we can kind of block the in. Because I think.
No, you're right. You're right. Because you know what, we were training that today already. So we changed. I'll tell you one of our exercises. So we switched. You know how we always do the table curls? I like them. Well, we're doing it European style right now. We're using the preacher curl pad and just putting laying our tricep on it and just doing it on the preacher curl pad. Yeah, and that way, well, you get more bicep. It's not just all
you isolate.
And everything. Yeah. So we started that today. We're very specific training, and we're going to be working on Brad being tight and not pulling open. We don't want
because that's the biggest thing is that setup. Yeah. If he gets a really, really good hand in the setup, even if he does open up, he'll still get the hand. Because your hand, normally from the setup, you don't lose the hand if they go right for the pad. You'll keep it or even gain some, right? Because they're going to give up some of the hand to get you off your shoulder or off your side pressure or off your back drag, right? So if Brad can weather that storm, he might be because Brad is pretty good once he lands on top if he's stretched out. I don't know if I think
Brad he's been surprising me though the last year and a half because Brad, I thought he was like plateaued or something, and Brad's actually gotten better and better.
I don't know how he's gotten so much better, man.
He keeps getting better and stronger. So I don't know what it is. Old man strength.
I thought by this point I would blow Brad away personally. Like I thought by 5 years or 4.5 years in, I'd be able to beat Brad because I thought he was plateaued.
Yeah.
I'm not. I tell you right now, if I took a match with him right now, I would not be confident. I do know how to pull Brad probably better than most people though, because I used to pull him, as he got better and stuff. But his strength right now is way too much. I'd have to destroy him in the setup, like literally take everything, and then he'd have to make mistakes. I don't think
ways to beat him.
The inside I could do anything.
You'd have ways to beat him, but I think
maybe. But the raw power he's got right now, it would be like threading the needle. He'd be threading the needle for the hand control the whole time.
His endurance has gotten so good. Like he's pulling, he's pulling 3 or 4 classes, and he's on the podium.
I think he's twice the arm wrestler he was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah. I seen him walk away with like 7 medals. Yeah, like he gets trophies. Yeah.
He definitely like whoop. Yeah, whatever you guys started doing with him a couple years ago. Wow. He started a couple years ago even.
So Sean's really working. He goes, I won't actually have days off until the first or second week of August. I'm going to try to line up a practice at Matt's between Wells, and then I'll drive down probably in 3 to 5 days. Okay. Well, that sucks. 3 to 5 days. I'm going to Red Deer tomorrow. I got to go down and mow the lawn. Well, I'm going to Sylvan, but I'll probably stop by Red Deer. I'm going to mow the lawn, do all, the weed whacking, lawn mowing, all that shit. I haven't been at the trailer much again. Just been so crazy busy. And then I'm going to probably go
somewhere I can go check on it for you.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about stopping in Red Deer after, do a little fishing and gold panning. So are you working tomorrow? Yeah. If you're not working, I can let you know. If you're not busy, you come hang out, go fish, come with me fishing and gold panning.
I do work tomorrow, but maybe the time will line up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you never.
I'll
message you anyway.
I work in the afternoon. So if it's in the morning, it would probably work out.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go for a bike ride tonight though, so I might go for a bike ride in the morning. Maybe I'll see what I can muster, but we'll see.
Yeah, see how things go. See how I sleep, what time I get out, all that kind of shit.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm trying to get as much time as I can on my bike because I'm going for my test Friday.
oh, nice. That'd be good. Make you a little more versatile. So, you know those eggs that we make? I made a mini egg. See the egg? You know the eggs that we
Like
use for
keychain?
formation and
Yeah.
everything? Yeah,
Little
so
keychain?
I made a well because I got a new material now. So I got a rubber. Hey, look, it
Oh,
so I'm making these and they're my thumb
I was gonna
squishers.
say you can use them for thumb squishers. Yeah,
Yeah, see? Yeah, and you can isolate the
got a
fingers
cheap
too.
alternative too. If anyone has any of these like really soft,
Yeah,
thin bands like these, like
yeah,
paper thin, bunch them up in a ball in your hand so they're a big ball, and then you can just squeeze,
yeah,
squeeze, 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 squeeze. It
yeah.
gives you a really, really good hand pump. Like
Well,
it's not as good as a rice bucket, but very good.
I made one for Cody. I'll make one for you too. And
Yeah,
they're just made for thumb squeezing.
I
But
don't think I could grab with my whole hand.
you'll be surprised how you think that this wouldn't do anything. Do this for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. This all blows up, and yeah, it's just this big. But in my hand, it's
Um,
tiny. Actually, in your hand, you might be able to actually do all your fingers with it.
that's
Like
what
I
I'm
could do
saying. I
three.
probably
I could
can.
do
Yeah.
three with it,
Yeah,
right?
I could do all my fingers. I could. That's bigger than my whole hand. I don't even think I could grab that.
Well, in my hand, it's like
No,
pretty
that's the
tiny.
size of my head, Brian. You got to think.
But it was yeah. But I was thinking like you know what I mean. What can I do? And then I want to make handles, but I wanted to make rubberized handles, some with a little bit of grip. Like I don't think all the handles have to be so hard. Like we can make them so they have a little bit of where your fingers kind of mold to them a bit. Yeah, like a strap. Yeah, yeah. And then
So maybe you can, you know.
well, and then I was thinking like this is only 40% or 35% infill, so it's really squishy, right? But if this was a handle and you had a metal rod through the middle, it would make it harder but still
Ooh,
soft on the
wood.
hand, right? Yeah, you know what I'm
Train
saying, right? You
putting
put it
your
on a base, you know what I
almond
mean?
chop. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
really good.
Katie Hanky in the house.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Look at the
Yo yo
strong
yo.
lady. Um, Katie, where do you? I got asked where you live. Are you in Oregon? I was
You asked her
trying
before. I'm
to
trying to remember where.
describe where you were from, and I forgot. I thought you were from where Jody Williams lives, that state, but I wasn't sure. Um, because guys, Gelder is coming back. The M spot
Elder is
wants
coming
to.
back.
Yeah, so he's got big ambitions. So he wants to do just like a small production for female super matches, and then have a small like just a few weight classes tournament the same day
Yeah,
in Vegas.
oh, that's
So
cool.
ladies, yeah, all you ladies out there, if you want to go to Vegas and have a match, Portland, yes. So she's from Portland. Okay,
Portland. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that is
So
one.
got Side Scott. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Rolling in late. Yeah, we came in late too because East versus West was live. So we were like, you know what, we might as well just let them do their thing, and then we'll just come on for a bit afterwards. So,
Do you
but yeah,
ever train your setup, Brian?
yes, yes,
Like you do what I'm doing right now, where you.
I do something not quite the same. So what I do is I usually train. I
Like
tend to
training
use
mode.
my
This is like load. This is load training. Sorry, this is
yeah. I
load.
do it. I do it, but I tend to use that Gripzilla handle still.
Oh,
I
see,
like
I
to
do it with my
pretend,
hand open. I try to
yeah,
get
I
hit
like
all
to
the angles
pretend
with the
like I
open
have
hand
a
as if you're
yeah.
gripping up.
I always like to feel like I'm holding someone's hand for some reason. Mind you, in the
Well,
strap,
you have bigger hands than me. Maybe that makes more sense. Like I'm always trying to
yeah, yeah, make it not about the hand so much. Well, you know what, too?
get up and around and over.
But no, I like to do it the way you're doing it. Um, Sometimes because in the strap, I don't give a fuck about the hand really. I'm at the point now where I listen. You want to know something?
Yeah, you just load in this pronation.
Remember? Well, do you remember at the end of the match against Len? You were like Brian's just not this setup. My thumb got so blown up I couldn't set up properly anymore. So it wasn't my arm and it wasn't my breathing, but my thumb was exploded. Like my thumb was so fat I couldn't reach my thumb anymore. So you know what I said? I said I'm just gonna set up so I can bind on that strap on the go. So all I did is I sacrificed everything for some containment and I just was waiting to hit that strap and get the stop because I had my hand was so blown up through my thumb area that I couldn't set up properly. And I wanted to fight, but I couldn't move my thumb. I couldn't even move my
now
hand.
you know what you need to do. The solution is
make it better.
Get a second setup. Get a second setup. Have more than one setup. If your main setup, I've been in that situation, your main setup's blown and you don't think your secondary can do it, it sucks. But if you have one or two main, like maybe your second setup's supposed to do as your main.
I got two.
It's blown. I have two for sure.
I need three. No, you have more than two. You have more than two. I've seen you set up 6 different ways.
Okay, I can flash pin comfortably from 2 starts, is what I'm saying. I have 2 starts that I can flash pin from. But yeah, I do have more than 2 setups, but like 2 where I'm majorly comfortable.
Yeah. I have 2. I have one where I know. Okay, so my one setup is my ace where, you know what, if I got it, you get ready to go to the pad on the go because I'm going for the pad. And then I have where I'm not getting quite enough, but it's like my B plan. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to get enough or I'm not going to get much at all. I'm going to rely on getting the slip. Or if I'm in the strap, I'm going to say, you know what? Okay, he's dominant, but guess what? I don't need my fucking hand. I'm gonna bind that strap and I'm gonna use my side pressure and just rip him over. And I was kind of doing that with Len because Len was actually, even though I fought, I did everything. Lift my elbow, I was matching him. I did everything to be equal, but he still kind of beat me in a lot of the setups. I think I won one setup out of all of them. So I started saying, you know what? Fuck the setup. I'll give this, but I'll maintain my pronation, and I'm just going to fucking rock him. And it worked, though. But it's not ideal. But there, you know what I mean? There is going to be times where someone is kind of dominant in the setup. And you're like you said, you have to have like something else.
Like Sean, like we were saying, he can always switch it up. He has 17 different setups. You know
He's got,
That's the main. I think that's the best cure to that issue.
Hugh Nutbrown.
Yeah, my one lane's done. Let's do a different one.
You know who else is good at it? Hugh Nutbrown.
He was very good at that. Yeah.
Yes,
losing in a lane, just burning out a lane, just going to the next one.
Because when I pulled him in that little super match we had, there was a point where I was like, I got everything. Yes. And I was like smiling. And then he was like, and then he regripped, repositioned his pressure, everything. And then it was like, fuck, I don't got nothing. What just happened? Right. So I have to, you're right. I have to keep working on setups, getting better. Try to get some.
I think your power's there, man. I don't think it's a power issue.
It's not power. No, it's not power.
And a big thing is, yes, you can build endurance. Of course you can. There's people that are born with better endurance, but you can always build it. It's just
a lactic. My muscle endurance is decent. Yeah.
I was about to say there's other factors sometimes like lactic acid, like weight, like lack of hydration.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like there's different factors that can also.
The hydration one, I was suffering from that day too. Did you see me cramping? So that thing when I went to my back, because I got a back spasm after I pinned him.
You start getting arm cramps in an arm wrestle, you're done. Like it's over. You're gonna hurt yourself, or you can't arm wrestle. I can tell you that much.
No, for sure.
Yeah, there's other factors that can totally.
Killer Cats, right. Hey buddy.
Oh, Killer Cat. He's killing the cats.
Yeah, killing all the cats, Killer. What the fuck? I'm about 3 hours from Jody. Okay. Had my first super match yesterday. I won 3-0. Good for you, man.
Nice.
That's awesome.
How'd you pull? What style did you pull?
Yeah. You pull inside, outside. Did you mix it up? Did you get some multiple shit? Yeah. Sean says, well done, Scott. Yeah, well done, buddy. Good for you. I won my first super match too, but it wasn't 3-0. It was 3-1. I made a big mistake. In my first super match, and I got exposed. That's when I decided to work on my inside because I was like, I don't want to be that.
That was my first super match.
Yours? Yeah. Was it really? That was your first?
It was James. That was my first. Yeah.
That was my event. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome. That's good to know, Zach. Thanks for telling me. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That was my very first.
Pissed him off. Boy, did you ever piss him off?
Super floppy days to floppy that day forward.
Well, because back then you were like all you were. Well, I wouldn't say you were all press, but you were. That was your go-to, right?
That was all I had was a press. I would go into the flop and be stuck there, and I would just
But you were so
I
strong.
would just grit it out with just like mental, like I don't know, kind of like the Michael Todd attitude. That's kind of why I do like Michael Todd, because that's one of his things. He says is his indomitable spirit and his drive to not lose.
Yeah,
outweighs the opponent's drive to win.
oh, it's true.
For me, I love being in that fight. Like the fighting part of it, like the struggle part is the fun part. Yeah. So like the harder I struggle, the more fun I have. But I also don't. I also try to avoid the struggle. Like I'm also actively trying as hard as I can not to, because it's not real. If I, you know what I mean?
You can flash.
If I'm going into it, it's one thing. But if I'm trying my hardest and I get put in a situation, that's where the real fun is. If I let myself go in situations, not the same. Like if I'm going as hard as I can, they stop me and we're in a war. Right there is the most fun you can have in an arm wrestle. Is when you're at your max and you have to be the best part you have. You have to be the best arm wrestler possible.
I agree. Well, when I think of all the tournaments and matches, the tournaments that I've went and I've just like cleaned house. There's been a few tournaments where I've gone on and just been dominant. I don't really look back, and they don't stick in my head that much. Like when I just go in and just grab people and rip them to the pad, I think I'm like happy I did good or whatever, but it's those ones where it's like, fuck, I had to stop them, and then I had to transition, those ones always stick and resonate with me afterwards, right? Mm-hmm. It's like because I got a sense of accomplishment. Would you say that?
Yeah.
That's the way of putting it. I think
that's what I mean with the James match. I was stuck like this, being pulled over to here to here for like a while.
Yeah. But those matches are what made your tendon so good, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was on Mars.
On Mars, wow. So you were on Mars. With Steve McRae. And I won 2-1. Good for you. I didn't know that there's a base on Mars where we pull.
That's crazy.
Or that's the other part of the world, the Mars.
It must be. It must have been before we joined. Right before we joined, they used to arm wrestle on Mars, eh?
Yeah, on Mars.
I'm trying to think of what he meant. I'm trying to think of I don't know. Mars. Maybe that was.
I did see an old map. I seen an old map that pre-existed our maps, and there was a continent called Mars.
Hey.
I'm not lying.
Wasn't there one? No, I'm just stupid. I was gonna say, wasn't there one Europa? But that's the continent, isn't it? Europe is a continent or something.
Europa, yeah.
The old continent or something. Yeah.
Yeah. And they said that what their argument is to the old maps. Oh, that was way back before the continent split. I'm like, what? I'm like, that makes sense.
Whoever said that doesn't know what they're talking about.
I don't think there was
3.5 billion years ago or something.
Yeah.
Not billion, my bad.
Now they did find fossils. So they did find fossils.
400 million?
They found giant fossils, like not saying giant, but just giant human fossils. They found them and they dated back 1.7 million years, and those fossils went missing. And the scientists mysteriously got sick and died afterwards. I just watched the documentary.
This was all a cover up for that. When they were pulling on Mars, they just stopped pulling on Mars because everyone knew too much.
Well, they don't want us to know there was intelligent life before. I
wonder if Sean was the last match on Mars.
I don't know. That's cool though, Sean. You know what? I actually went back and I was watching Sean pull like back in the day. Like there were some videos. I don't know where I see.
Did they do was it like a 45-minute transmission from Mars?
It's like an instant boom portal.
Damn, that's pretty good. I thought radio waves traveled at light speed or something, so I thought it would travel at like the same speed as light.
I don't think you'd want your body. I don't think you'd want all your molecules ripped apart for 45 minutes. You might come back and have an arm. Yeah.
That'd be cool. Like
Oh, okay. Sean said. It was during the heat, 19.
The heat of COVID-19.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
That's true though. That's cool though. Steve McRae with the whole way.
Makes sense cool.
Now it all makes sense.
Well, that's what made me come. If it wasn't for that though, I might not have found arm wrestling, man. That was what got me arm wrestling.
That is true. I mean, me too though. I was stuck doing nothing, man.
Mm-hmm.
The prime years of my life. The prime years of my life were spent in COVID indoors, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So, put this on.
Developing this this riser muscle is all it was. That's all I was doing, was just
I
developing
had my
one riser muscle.
Can you see mine? I know my tattoos.
Well, you got to hit the riser. You're hitting the cup. You got to hit the riser.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So start with your riser dumped. Start with it dumped to make it disappear. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, there it is. You see it? Yeah, you can see the movement.
It's
I think you just have so much muscle around it. I think yours isn't small. You just have so much muscle around it. You can't really.
Yeah. I had it pumped today.
The pronator, the pronator's hard to see.
Pronator's hard for me. I can see it. It's there, but it's I don't know.
In person, mine's a lot easier to see. But yeah,
you're right.
On camera, the pronator's hard to see.
I think if my muscle, if my arms were smaller and leaner, you would see more of those shit. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm happy.
I think you know what? I think the pod would make more money too.
Yeah, if I was skinner and leaner.
Trying to give you incentive. Give you some incentive.
Yeah, maybe. Hey. Oh, what was that?
Guy's really looking. You know what? He might be able to pull out 242. It's just a ghost. Don't worry, I'll beat it up.
I was like, whoa, I heard something.
Don't, dude. If anyone's ever afraid of ghosts, just bring me. I got like the anti-ghost aura. Ghosts can't exist around me. It just doesn't work.
Oh, I used
maybe I just don't believe in them, so they don't exist. But
I used to be into them when I was younger because I
was due for a while, but then
I used to be able to pick up orbs with my old. I had only one camera. I used to be able to pick up orbs when I took pictures, and wicked things. But they changed cameras now, so it doesn't pick up energy anymore. So you can't actually see the orbs.
I never found any. I think it's because of my energy. Probably it counters whatever that was out there because I think I'm too skeptical. I collide with it or something.
Whether it's and whether it was
that's a lot of things, you know. But,
well, the thing is I don't know if it was interdimensional, if it was.
I wanted to find the ghost of freaking these professional arm wrestlers that were the best back in the day.
That would be cool.
I couldn't get a hold of any of them. So what's the point if I can't get help from
Yeah. Apple cider vinegar. You know what,
Brian? All that they saw was you do this.
Yeah.
Apple cider vinegar I seen when I
you sniff too. You're like.
Does that help you lose weight?
Doing crazy stuff. Apple cider vinegar is just super healthy for you. I know that much.
Yeah.
It's supposed to boost your immune system and stuff. I know if you take that and a few other things every morning, oregano down the hatch, that and some other things, it's supposed to be like a natural antibiotic or natural. I don't know. I'm saying the wrong words. I'm not a scientist. It's supposed to just be a natural way to keep yourself healthy and free of infection. And stuff.
I seen a video talking about pH balance. So we either have an acidic or an alkaline pH balance in our body, and apparently, when you're very acidic, you have a higher chance of getting like cancer and stuff like that. You're that
was thought, but your pH is actually regular. Like you die if your pH went up or down even by like a little amount. If your blood pH changed by even by a little bit, you die.
I think your water pH can change though. Well, because you're made of 90%.
I was told this before, but then I found out that from a medical professional that isn't a straight truth. Like whatever that is misinterpreted because what that is not 1-to-1 of what it's not 100% true. I'm trying to think of what they told me, but they told me that it was. I'm not a doctor, but I did ask a medical professional.
Thing is I looked into what you would have to eat to have an alkaline pH, and it's not a very satisfying diet. But if you drink goat's milk every day, and you eat beef liver or take beef liver oil capsules, apparently it's loaded with the brain minerals and the minerals that we're deficient in now. Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. Because the big thing is your body, the human body's pH only works at your body only functions at a certain level. It's coded. It's not like it fluctuates like that. This is what I was told. That doesn't actually fluctuate like that by eating food and stuff. It's just like you can't eat different foods to change the color of your skin to it's like forced melanoma or something. It's just not kind of the way it works. It's kind of what it's like. Like if you take ingredients and pour in a vat, that works. But your body's also doing other things.
No, it's true.
What I've heard, but I did hear that you can do certain things to kill cancer in other ways. That there is something
starving it. Just starve it. You know what the
If you
Russians
cut
do?
sugar out, I heard if you cut sugar completely out of your diet, you can kill it. That is one of the ways to kill it.
Well, you know why? Well, there's
sugar
two
is a
books.
carb, right?
I bought 2 books for my mother. One was how to cure cancer, and one was the truth about cancer or something like that. And anyway, if you starve it, that's one good way.
Yeah.
So the Russian military used to fast. But so the Russian military used to have soldiers. This is back in the 70s and the 60s. But if their soldiers developed little tumors, because sometimes they were near radioactive areas, they would take the soldier off duty, and they would for 14 days put him on an intravenous drip, and they would and within 14 days they were able to actually the small tumor would shrink and just go. It would disease itself. Yeah.
It's because you can control exactly what the body gets and everything.
Exactly. And you're right. Cancer needs inflammation, right? Inflammation is caused by the sugars in your body make inflammation. So you're
carbohydrates, more hydrates, more excess. And you don't know what you're hydrating with. It's not actual, like this isn't water in here.
Yeah.
It's mostly water, but blood is mostly water. It's blood.
Yeah, it's
true.
You know
what I mean?
It's true. So, yeah. Well, you're either carbon or water, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I think
you're right. We're carbon based or we're water based. What are we? But either way, this pertains to arm wrestling because if you're not having a healthy body, you're not.
Then you're not. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I think arm wrestlers think about this a lot. I'm pretty sure.
You know why? Because most sports that are combat, especially, remineralize.
I was told if you put your water out in the sun for 12 hours, the sun will actually remineralize the water. Like you could take distilled water, put it in the sun for the day,
and it'll mineralize it, but it could vitamize it.
I read it.
The sun gives off vitamin D, but the sun isn't giving off it's not giving off. There's not parts of minerals reaching us. It's giving off minerals at its core, like it's changing from hydrogen to helium.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't think so, but apparently the sun gives you more than just vitamin D. But the vitamin D is very important.
But it's not giving you it shouldn't. It's not. It wouldn't be giving you minerals. Like even if the minerals somehow travel from the sun, they burn up in our atmosphere. You got to think of it that way too.
I have super low iron and get. You know what you should do if you have super low iron? Just start eating a can of oysters a day. Boom, done.
You know what? I might have super low iron.
Yep.
I'm always super cold all the time.
Yeah. If you eat oysters, can of oysters a day, boom, it's loaded with iron.
I don't know how the mercury is in can of oysters, but
not bad. It's a very low mercury. No, low mercury, bro. Yeah, it's only mercury. The mercury is in the longer living ocean creatures and water creatures.
Okay.
And the bigger the fish, the more mercury. That's why they say sardines are the best to eat because they have their lifespan so short that they don't accumulate a lot of mercury.
They don't even tell you that there's a limit. You could eat 100 cans of oysters a day and you wouldn't get any heavy metal poisoning.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I top rolled into a flop wrist side pressure guy.
Okay, good.
First one on a top roll surge. Second, he fouled and third top roll, then climbed up for a press. Ooh, nice. Hell yeah, dude. Especially that third round. That's a more difficult.
Especially if you got a transit. So it sounds like you top roll and you have a transitional press. Then you know what? I think everyone should look at Hermes. Listen, he is the one pro. Okay, I'm going to say, let's put Georgie Svetkov here and Hermes beside him. What's the main difference between the two's top roll? Even though they top roll different, but what's the main difference? One,
Georgie is sitting way low when he does it,
and no transition,
because he's too low.
Because exactly. And what's Hermes do? He stays tight and together, and then when it doesn't go,
neutral position. That's why they say that high hook is the master move because you're in a completely neutral position with wrist.
Yeah,
I'm not supinated. I'm not severely pronated. I'm not totally risen. I'm not totally chopped. I'm not totally inside my shoulder. I'm not totally out of my shoulder. I can do anything from here. It's hard for her to build muscle and maintain strength unless I eat constantly.
She's got an absorption problem, she said. She says she has an absorption problem from a bypass surgery 12 years ago.
That's fair. Yeah, my stepmom has that as well.
Yeah. I have an absorption problem.
You're better off than Katie. I don't know if you're not a vegetarian, eating really nutrient dense foods. Then, if you have an absorption problem, then get as much as. But if it's too nutrient dense, then you won't have enough time because you don't.
Well,
Because you probably have part. Yeah. So
here's a little tip too. I learned because I had problems with absorption too, and if you actually just ingest at the beginning of the day, ingest a little bit of coconut oil, apparently, it softens the lining in the stomach and helps with absorption of minerals and stuff you need from your food. Yeah,
there you go.
yeah, and it works with edibles
A lot
too.
of
So
that-
if you, you know how there's people that can eat.
stuff after those, right? So
Yeah, well, you know how there's people that can eat edibles. They can eat a whole bag and they don't even get high. Yeah, you know how I combated that, and my buddy greened out because of it. I put coconut oil in the chocolates that I made. I made them with coconut oil, and it was the first time he ever got high off edibles, and he got really high. But the thing is, he never before he could just eat it; it would just go through him. You wouldn't even get a buzz from it.
yeah. I'll have to try it. I think I tried it one time because it was very oily stuff I had, and I did feel something. It wasn't a crazy effect, so I don't know if it was a lot, but I did feel something.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's legal here, guys, so we're not.
It's legal. Yeah, it's legal. So that's why I'm talking openly.
It's a medical remedy, we like to call
As
it.
long as we're not talking shocking content, because you know what we keep getting flagged for is shocking content.
Shocking content. Well, we
Like,
do
what's
say
shocking content? I know. Did you know that the Keno McGill?
The guy does this.
I went to run a promo on the Keno McGill interview, and did you know it got flagged for shocking, inappropriate content? And I'm like, how? I'm like, that was the most peaceful. Like, we just talked about nothing, like just arm wrestling. I don't even think we went. I didn't go on a
It
tangent.
could be as little as saying, you hit the guy hard, get a good flash pin.
I know, but that's getting
Hit the guy
sad.
hard, and they're like, oh.
Yeah, but that's getting sad. If that's how you get flagged
Well,
now.
that's what it comes down to. If they're if it's an automatic bot, they're just looking for words being said in a row.
I know.
Hit the guy hard. I'm saying it again. That's probably
Yeah,
just flagged this video.
Yeah,
We're not
I'll
talking
try
about
to
anyone
promote this
fighting. We're
video.
talking about arm wrestling and the
Yeah.
hit from the go. That's
Or
right.
the post.
Also, don't ever hit like this from the go. This is not
No,
how you
no.
arm wrestle. I don't know why I never do this.
Yeah, no one do it. Actually, I seen
I've had to start the.
some people just going like this and getting flash pins though. Who was doing it? Was it? I'm trying to remember who it was. I watched them.
Caleb can do that.
I've seen people just like they feel it. And they just go like this. Boom.
I can do that sometimes to people, but I'm telling you right now, that's not
That's not how you arm wrestle. But I've seen people flash people in tournaments like that, and I'm like, that is.
One time I went to do a flash pin, and the guy either missed the go or let up, and that's what happened. Like this, I went like this, and I stopped myself, and then that happened because I'm like, oh, but I pinned him. Like it counted as a pin.
Yeah.
But that was also a little different. I cooked the hell out of Japanese sweet potatoes, and I had my entire chicken, and then sprinkled a few cranberries, and some beef broth. Nice, right there, the beef broth, the beef bone broth protein.
Bone broth.
That's money right there. That is the money.
I
That's
like
how you
bone broth.
really hook this up.
Yeah, they're healthy.
Yeah, that right there is what I was trying to imagine. Like, what would be the perfect diet for someone with that? It would be bone broth would be amazing.
Yeah, bone broth is
Bone marrow is the most nutrient dense part of an animal.
Yeah.
I'm saying you need nutrient dense food. Bone marrow is the most nutrient dense part.
No, that's
So
true.
that's perfect. Literally awesome. That's a great way to do it. That's almost like an interview. That's almost like Nature's IV bone broth.
No, you're 100% right.
If anyone, wants to know what can I eat healthy if I'm gonna have a fast or something, I just want to like ease into a fast. Bone broth, man.
Yeah.
Cook up put a bunch of bones in there. Cook up a nice broth. Drink that. I'm not even joking. Drink that a few days before your fast.
Mhm.
If you want to like go on a decent fast, and then you'll be, super high in all the stuff your body needs, right? Most of it. I mean, you still need to eat fat. I just mean on the side of everything else. You can put some of that in you.
Yeah. What do we got? You know what? Other than Fraser's event, do we have any tournaments coming up? I don't think there's
Not much
anything.
going on right now. There was one. If we go on the Facebook here, they did put a list of the tournaments for the year, and there was one.
Let's do it up, man. If you come to me, Armbender, I'll have a match with you. Sure. Why not? Sounds fun. Actually, I'm going to be in Vegas. It sounds like I'm going to be in Vegas in October, guys. So, like I said, any women that think you got the stuff and want to have a super match, drop me a PM because I'm directly talking with the promoter, and he's asked me to get some females on a list for him, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be on Halloween night. It's Halloween. It's actually Halloween night, the event, I think. And my birthday's on the Friday, so I'll just have like a birthday weekend in Vegas. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, awesome.
Give me a minute here. I'm trying to
Jody's
find.
coming too. I think Jody Williams is coming as well. So
All right, here we go. I gotta look at Kathy's posts and slowly go down.
oh, okay. She posted something.
Okay, there was. Yeah, she posted all of the like most of the stuff. So June 6th, that just happened at Farmers Days.
Yeah.
She posted all the stuff that was going to happen. Her or Jason did, but I'm trying to find all. They did post it though. They posted all the events for the year that were told to them.
Yeah, they always do, but it's like
Maybe it's Jason. Okay, give me a minute.
I think Fraser's event's the next one. Armbender says he's going to rip that arm off, Brian. Okay.
Okay, here we go. It's right here. So it's so June 20th, Blackfall Days just happened, and then Stronghold, 15th, and then Fall Brawl 5 in September, and Mayhem the 7th of November.
Yeah, so Mayhem's the next one. Other than Fraser's event in August. Interesting. Normally Lethbridge does an event in the fall, though, don't they? I thought
They're not doing one this year, from what I heard.
No,
or they're not doing a Christmas one.
they're not doing that, and they're not doing the.
They are gonna have a party. They're still doing the Christmas party. Oh, there's someone in the arm wrestling community. I think they're still in the community. I'm actually not sure, but it's their birthday today. I just saw on Facebook.
There's a few. There's always somebody saying happy birthday to every day.
I don't know who this person is.
I know that Brent Bellamy's birthday is in a couple days. They had a surprise party for him last night. So
nice.
Brent Bellamy.
Who is this?
Larissa Dawn just had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Larissa.
Yeah. She did. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Facebook tells me. So
that's what
it always pops up and goes, so-and-so's birthday. I'm like, oh, nice.
Yeah, Hannah from the Edmonton team's birthday.
Yes, Hannah's birthday. Yep, that's right. I did see that. Yeah, I'm going to need a rematch, Brian. You can have a rematch, no problem, Christian.
No.
Yeah. If you want it against Gavin or me.
Who was it? It was Gavin. Yeah, it was Gavin.
Yeah.
I don't remember who he pulled.
Gavin? We need to. People don't know who Gavin is. He'll be up there.
Yeah, listen, you know what? As far as pulling people or whatever, I'm down, man. I'm down to pull whoever. You never know, like I've been beat. I had a super match with Hugh. He beat me, and he's in a lower weight class. So I mean,
they're saying Cody's up on his high horse. Is what they're saying.
That's what he's saying. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah. But I mean, as far as
I'll pretty much pull anybody.
I want some. You know what? I like challenges because I can never think of who I want to pull. So it's almost better when people challenge me. Yeah.
Me and Paul kind of challenge each other. It's always been a mutual thing. So me and Paul, it was finally good to pull.
Well, you know what's kind of nice, honestly, bro? When someone does challenge me, especially when they're joking around, I use it as motivation and fuel. Like if Len never challenged me, because Len challenged me, and if he never said that to me, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I probably never would have pulled Len. But he did. He challenged me. So then I was like, you know what? Yes, you probably kick my ass right now, but I think I can work out a game plan. I think I can beat you, right? So it's kind of cool, actually. Yeah. And you know what? There should be call-outs anyway. You know what? That's what super matches are for, right? We make call-outs and we see the matches happen, and that's what builds the hype, especially if it's like a random call-out online. I mean,
I do feel like there should be a reason for a super match, though.
Well,
and when I say a reason, I don't mean it has to be a specific. I just mean, it's my first match. I'm looking for a match. That counts as a reason.
Yeah, that's a reason.
I feel like without a reason, it's harder to hype the match. Like if it's just, I guess I'll pull somebody, share. It's not as, but if you're like, I'm looking for a match. This guy was looking, he's hungry for him. I don't know, just a little bit of backstory just makes me interested in other people's.
Well, I love it. I love it when I get challenged by somebody I think is higher than me.
Of course.
That's what I like.
Someone lower than you. The only time I would ever say no to a match is if I felt like I might hurt the person. Like if I honestly thought that me hitting, because I don't, if I take a match with somebody, I hit them with everything I got. Like I'm having a match with them, so I respect them.
Yeah.
So if I think I'm going to hurt them, I'm not going to pull them. But I mean, I don't think I hurt most arm wrestlers.
No, I know what you mean, but yeah, if you think the gap's that far, you would be like, well, I'm not.
If it was a brand new beginner and they wanted me to hit them with everything I had, I can't trust that they're going to not put themselves in a bad position from A to B.
Yeah. I can agree.
Whereas if they're they've been pulling, I'm going to give them all I got, and I'm trusting that they're going to defend themselves. I'm going to defend myself.
Yeah.
Same thing. They're going to expect me to defend myself. If I go into a bad position, it's not their fault if I break my arm. It was on me.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Now there's the one time, the javelin. I'd say is the one time.
Javelin.
If you ever trying to pin them, not going for the pad and trying to break their arm before the pin, I think that's malicious. If they're going to get hurt before the pin, I don't think that's
Yeah.
Now, the only time that would be okay is if the opponent puts himself in that situation and says, "You got to break me." Okay, bop.
Yeah. Well, that's why I got mad at that one guy's comment when he was telling. I couldn't believe it. I wonder if I got. Well, I won't show it anyway. I won't bring up names. But this person told the girl, "Let me show you how to break her arm." And I was like, when I heard that, I was like, I mean, we never.
And again, out of context, it might have been the.
It might have been you're right. It could have
let
been
me
like,
show you how to put them in a bad position to where they will have to give up and let you pin them, or they have to concede. And I think what that meant is, let me show you how to put them in a position where they can't do that, and they're going to have to concede or their arm breaks.
Yeah, maybe, and that could have been it.
Which is like a flop. You could say the exact same thing about that could work for a flop wrist. You get into a flop wrist, and you kind of start. If they force you to go inside, you kind of have to come forward. That's different. Like I said, they're making themselves, but.
I get worried with floppers too. You know what? I don't like pulling flop pressers because I actually.
Have you ever seen a flop presser get a major injury? I've never seen it happen. I've never seen a flop presser get a major injury.
No, but it looks like they should though sometimes.
Never heard of it either. I'm just being honest though.
I know.
I've never seen a major injury from a flop. I've seen minor tweaks and stuff in the wrist. That's what I've seen. Not major bone. I've never seen someone go, boom, break their arm in a flop. Because what'll happen is this happens before this, or they elbow foul. I think it's the nature of it. You're in a foul, or you're going to get rolled over top.
That guy that broke his arm there 2 weekends ago. They were like this, and he went, but then it looked like he went like that or something.
He cut it like this and then snapped because he wasn't rotating with his hand. He was pushing sideways. This is what happened. Snap because he's this. Look how bad this.
It was when he applied pressure. So
it feels like I could break my own arm from here. It feels like if I go like this, I'll break my own arm. Yeah. If you try to apply pressure this way, look, this is the rotation of the humerus. This is what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he posted up as if he was top rolling, but then used the rotation of the humerus.
Yeah.
Which is why it kind of looks it's. See, a lot of people do that move, and people say I don't like how that looks. Looks like you're gonna break your arm. As long as you're rotating with your pronation and the pressure isn't in your humerus, you're totally safe to hit here.
It takes off your humerus.
But the minute you take it out of the hand and let that pressure go down the arm and up into here, and you're spiraling, bad.
Yeah,
bad.
That bugged me. I hated the fact I was reffing, but you know what? It was like so quick, I couldn't really.
And he went for the traditional move. The thing is, some moves aren't just a position. It's the pressure has to change. If you go like this and you start scooting up and pushing up, you got to make sure you're rotating as hard as you can or rising as hard as you can, and make the pressure in the hand, not down into your elbow into your arm. Because then this is all null now at this point. You're just trying to this is gonna get your Again, it all happened in a moment. It's just a moment of not rotating in the hand is what caused it.
Mm-hmm.
He said jokes. I'd be more likely to pull Zach again.
Yeah, you know what though? I remember, Christian's got a good hand, man. Like I've felt Christian before at practices where he even gets out of my hand.
Yeah. He has a great hand. It's just I know how to target it.
Yeah.
Force him in the hook.
Yeah. Like if he gets outside of his comfort zone, because when he's in his lane,
this is what's funny. My hook isn't that good. I say because against hook pullers, my hook gets destroyed. If I press a hooker, it's a lot better. If I top roll a hooker, it's a lot better. If I try to hook a hooker, I don't think I've ever. I'm not even in a practice bowl. I don't think I've ever pulled through a hooker. If they're dominant hooking, I don't think I've ever hooked and pulled through a guy ever.
I don't know. I can hook. Like if we're in practice, slow pulling, I'm good in a hook. Like I'm actually pretty damn good.
My power comes from being able to do this and this, not being able to do this and this.
Yeah. And I'm a
All
pronated.
from coming in. It's not about anything up. My main power is from like a dropping in.
It's in a weird spot. It always feels weird too. Your pressures. Yeah.
Well, look at Mason against Tom Holland.
Mhm.
Very similar to where my strength is.
Yep.
Not the same move by any means. Mason has so much control and so much hand, but the direction we're both coming inward and turning in towards ourselves. And if you look, our bodies, we kind of position ourselves sideways. You know, when I'm in a deep,
I agree. I would say you and Mason actually, your pressures are similar, but you don't exactly pull the same.
different lanes.
The pressures
lanes,
you guys
but
use,
similar direction. Similar direction. Yeah, the direction's the same.
Pressure.
His lane's way different than mine. Like his is. I'm not gonna say I hold a candle to his lane.
No. But the pressures that I train. Yeah, what makes them feel weird always is that you always you're training the opposite pressure against the opposite pressure with most people. So, and then when you feel your pressure, it always feels alien because it's like different. You know what I mean? So.
Well, most small guys that, you know, my arms aren't that big. They probably look bigger on here than they actually are.
Oh, they're decent size.
I've got like fully pumped with the craziest pump, 15-inch. That's it.
Yeah.
With the gnarliest pump I can get right now, I probably only make 14 3/4 right now. But so I don't even have big arms by any. I have small arms by every means. But my power is inside. It's not outside.
Yeah. Your power is inside. But you go. I've seen you pull it. You have a really fast move outside too that you do. And
small hands, small fingers. I can move my finger around. Like I can move it. Like I'm guessing you can't do that. Move so fast that the camera kind of try doing that with your finger. Let's see. Even just that. I can move faster than that too, but just
I can't do it.
You can't do it. You're just too much. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, you still can. Yeah, you still can.
I know.
But now my whole hand can do that. Like my whole hand can different angles and stuff. I just think you have too much mass. I think the speed's there, but it just your muscles hit too early. You're like, the speed was there. The speed of like.
I've had flash pins too, and I've had some flash pins.
Yeah.
But I have to feel them. Like, you know, when you get to the table, if I don't feel the flash pin, I just
feel
can't.
in the setup. I feel in the setup.
Yeah. No, but and I have felt
9 times out of 10, even if I don't feel in the setup, I still try to pin them. And the main reason is I don't know what they're feeling. So even though I don't feel totally great and connected, maybe they feel worse than I do.
Way worse.
And I kind of rely on that. But you'll know. Like a good example was Luke Smith when I pulled him in Nationals last year. Beat me in the setup. But his mistake was the way he set into his lock. He set into his lock kind of like this and then set there. In the setup, back. Instead of what he should have done was grip me a little higher and then pull me over into his lane.
Oh, yeah.
He started in his lane. So right off the go, I lost everything.
Yeah.
But we were cinched together, so I just pushed straight down his arm.
Exactly. He was already fully
higher. I wouldn't have had any higher. I wouldn't have had anything at all, and he would have sunk me back instead of trying to initially just pull back. He would have had that initial attack into it.
Yeah,
and that's why I was able just to put him on his back. But that I lost that setup. But I was smart. I lost setup. I still won the match because he won the setup, but he's well,
you gave away something but you gave away something.
Already in his lock when he should have attacked into the lock instead of
kind of Devin's theory.
With me.
That's, that falls into Devin's theory. How sometimes you sacrifice something to gain something. Right?
He should have sacrificed that tightness in the strap here for a little more height.
You sacrificed everything and
everything.
Flop.
Because I felt him putting
a handle.
A great setup, but just for the way I pull, it gave me something to brace off of and push. Yeah, it literally gave me a handle. Yeah. Besides that, though, he destroyed me in the setup. I lost the setup there, and I knew it. I'm like, I'm losing in the setup.
I've lost the setup too before too. Yeah, the only time I don't mind.
You still gotta go. You still gotta go for that flash pin.
There's times that in the setup, like I said, in the straps, there's been times I've lost. I know I'm losing in the setup to get what I want. So I take a second choice, which is easier to get, and then I rely purely on the strap, right? So, Brian, is your left arm any good? I'm working on it.
Hang on to what you have left.
Yeah, my left arm sucks.
It's not terrible.
My left arm sucks. It's
Luke
strong, but it's not
Everson.
coordinated. So I'm working on it slowly. Who is
That
the
is Saskatchewan's number one 100 kg puller, left and right arm in the chat. You got to watch out for that guy.
100 kg. I'd say like the supers. I think is still Solomon's one of them for sure in the supers.
Joel
Hansen. Joel Hansen would be 100 kg, wouldn't he? Or no, that's only.
No, he's been. No, I'm saying Joel's up there in the weight, but he can hang with the super heavy.
Yeah, he's like a 250 guy. Yeah.
But no, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Am I?
Because Luke won provincial, so you're wrong, Brian. He's number one.
Luke won?
Yeah, Luke won provincial.
Oh, he didn't win the supers, though.
No, 100 kg. We're saying at 100 kg.
100 kg. Oh yeah.
You know, I was saying that Joel Hansen is in the talk for the super number one. I think.
Was that Leverson's weight class?
He's up there, like.
Okay.
100 kg from Luke.
Yeah. He's number one because he won provincials.
That's what I'm saying. Luke's number one. You can't take that away from him.
Yeah,
everyone was just because they were too scared to show up and pull him doesn't mean they beat him. Luke won.
No, exactly.
Now they got to come find the smoke. You want to train your hands, Zach? I've been doing some hand training and stuff.
I have some good band setups.
I will take a look at your band setup. So I always like to see new band setups. Always.
Oh yeah, I like seeing that
stuff with bands.
You can tell by my look at my rack. Can you not tell that I've been switching a lot to bands?
Yeah. Hey man, dude, I'm telling you, bands. If you want to train your hit, bands all day, brother. You know why? People, literally, the fight people give you is the fight a band will give you on the way down. Like it's a one-to-one with the pressure up. Like they get stronger as it goes down, and they get peak strength near the bottom usually.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Is Cody taking a nap or eating Cheetos again? He was actually in Calgary. He just dropped off 2 cases of Legend water. Proud sponsors of Through the Fingers. And go check it out. It's water in a can. It comes from a spring right here in the mountains in Alberta. And it's amazing water, man. And it doesn't have that BCA or whatever it is.
No microplastics.
Microplastics.
It's sourced in Benalto, Canada.
Benalco. I don't know where that is. But.
Yeah. And it's canned in Red Deer County. It's canned.
Yeah, Red Deer. Yeah.
Red Deer. Benalto could be could be in Alberta, but it's I know it's west.
Yeah, but it's great water. I just downed a can of it. And you know what? I'm sick of bottles. Good water. Legend.
Very good. Gets way colder.
Yes, in a can. You put it in the freezer for 10 minutes. It's like it's good to go. Yeah. I agree. So
That's awesome.
I'm looking forward to October. So that's my big news is that I'm going to Vegas in October. Las Vegas, and I can't afford to go there. So
you driving down or what?
Down? What? I got a plane ticket round trip, 2 nights in a hotel. I get decent pay. I get a food per diem. I'm going to Vegas.
Ooh, the food per diem, nice in Vegas.
I'm reffing a ladies super match event, and
don't be surprised when a burger's $87.50 American.
No, I know. Apparently, food's expensive. But
all of it's gonna be that bad, but
still, But no, it's gonna be M Spot production, so it's gonna be pretty amazing, guys. You know what? He actually wants to get back to that vibe, like that Armsgeddon, the first Armsgeddon.
Look at our intro, guys. You want to see what M Spot's capable of? Our intro is mostly M Spot.
And I'm going to tell you right now, it's great for a newer puller too. If you can pull there, because now you got actually probably some of the best production footage, and then you can use it on your portfolio, right?
Hey, Red Lake Studios production crew is what gave me my nickname.
Yeah, they did, and they want to start with a female competition, and then they're going to run I don't know, 3 or 4 weight class, maybe overall brackets for men or women. So there will be a tournament on Halloween as well, because it's going to be Halloween. Las Vegas, it's going to be fucking awesome. And then he wants to continue and actually start an official league and an event. So he wants to do a big a men's one too afterwards. It's going to be like 12 matches, and he wants big names too. So if he can get them, if he doesn't get the big names, you know what? He just wants good matches too. So he trusts the advice right from Through the Fingers. So
yeah, dude, we know where if they want high level matches, we got them. If they want really good matchups, we got them. When I say we got them, we've traveled around enough places. We know the guys from BC, we know the guys from Saskatchewan, we know the guys from Manitoba, and if we don't know them, we know guys who will know them and know their level. We know guys from Montana, from
and he loves the U.S. versus Canada theme all the time. So.
South Dakota, North Dakota, like we've got connections to a lot of arm wrestlers, a lot of places. Like we know a lot of guys, like Ryan Boussier.
Oh yeah. So he had his match yesterday, and I won't get into details because it hasn't been aired yet. But he didn't look too bad. Yeah, he's really good. You know, he's a dedicated puller.
I think we're gonna do a watch along when it premieres.
I think we should.
Watch along when Armageddon 4 Underground 4 premieres.
You know what? He's right. I agree with Armbender. You know what? JJ Jackson and me started around the same time arm wrestling, and JJ Jackson is a good friend of mine, and
he's part owner of.
I think me and him would be a good match. And me and JJ pull similar. JJ actually pulls to me. Yeah.
Great person in the community and
his hands gotten really good. I'd like to pull JJ Jackson. That would be
the Ontario versus Alberta. That could be your match.
Yeah, could be. Well, JJ's out of Rochester, New York, or something. But he's a part owner of Mac, right, as well.
Yeah.
So, and we should be talking about. No, you know what I was forgetting about too. Okay, so August, we have Fraser's event and everything, which is going to be amazing, guys. Make sure you get the pay-per-view. Justin Bishop, Dallas Langston. We got Miguel LeBlanc coming from Ontario, Dave Hall. We got everyone's best friend, Curtis Mocan. We got
Mocan.
We got so many people. Sidor and Sean Crowther. There's so many matches. Fraser's he aced this event, by the way. And then there's also I talked to Jason.
I could have got a match on this card. Damn it.
Yep. I got confirmation from Jason the other day. He said that August 29th is still a go. It's official. So that's what I'm hearing. So for Tough League.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Very good. We'll start promoting it then.
Yeah.
It's legit. We will promote it.
I know it's tough. But he says it is. I messaged him. He said, nope, everything's a go. So, fuck yeah. I hope that the teams didn't get too fucked up. Right, they're all the same, but I think we're okay.
And I
think Calgary would be Team Calgary would be good. That's gonna be amazing.
I'm just crossing my fingers at this point.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
The talent is there. The talent is no question, no problem.
I might be able to qualify as an unofficial fill-in still, because you got Josh Bellin and Dustin Houghton as your heavyweights, right? You got our top left arm, top right arm, but we got Dylan in the wings. But I don't think if it's in the States, Dylan can go to the States. So if something happened where Dustin couldn't compete or Josh, Dylan would fill in. But if it's in the States, then they would actually need a next fill-in. And I think maybe I could fill in that spot on the team. So there'd be a small micro chance of getting on a team still for Tough League, like in a do or die situation.
Hey, they know in the lightweights if they need somebody, I'll always jump in.
Oh yeah, that's just it. You know what? I think they didn't. The lowest weight was 176. If it wasn't for that, you would have been asked to be on the tough team, Zach, for sure.
Honestly, I don't think I was ready at the time, but I almost feel like I'd be ready now for 176. But the thing is, it's just when you have guys,
you really have to put on some weight a little bit. Yeah.
Well, it's Jordan Weeb that I'm. Yeah. The whole point is like, I'm not gonna kid myself. I'm nowhere near Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan's just a strong individual.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not on that level. Like I don't,
Yeah, but I did like that suggestion, JJ Jackson. Yeah, I think that'd be a fucking great match. And like I said, the only thing I wouldn't like is that he's too nice of a guy, and he's my friend. And that's
just make up shit. Remember, what I'll do is I'll come up and tell you some fake shit.
That's right. That's right.
I got you.
I just got his. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's so
I'll
nice.
dumb. I'll walk and be like, dude, he's fucking saying your truck's a piece of fucking shit out there. Saying,
Oh yeah.
Like, I'll make it personal.
Yeah.
Not like family personal, but I'll make it like.
I'm like, oh yeah, motherfucker.
Saying you got no taste. Yeah.
Imagine I go to the table and I'm like, oh, and your fucking little fucking four banger's a nice car.
Him? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like a V8, baby.
Yeah.
Woo!
Dude,
That'd be a new nickname. V8.
I love my truck. Yeah.
Your truck is really nice. The diesel. Big.
I do love my truck. I love it.
Really nice.
Yeah, I probably would
That's
take.
what I mean. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, make it personal. Like, hey, you can say shit about me, but leave my truck alone. It's a beautiful truck. Like, I'd be like, if I ride there on my bike and someone's like, you know, piece of shit there, I'd be like, hey, go fuck yourself, man.
That's some Keanu McGill right there. Hey, brother.
There he is.
Keanu McGill.
Keanu.
Yes.
Don't forget, there is a promo code for his app, for his
Oh,
client.
listen, I believe JJ hasn't lost. I've seen JJ get pinned. I've seen him get pinned before, but I don't know if he's live. I don't know if I've seen him lose.
Yeah, but anyone who's ever lost a match just hasn't called out someone much better than them yet. You gotta start calling people out much better than you. You want to start getting really good.
The thing is
no one wants to lose, but you gotta give yourself something you know. You
JJ lost Ian Carnegie. Didn't JJ pull Ian Carnegie and Ian Carnegie crushed him?
That makes sense. Yeah.
I
there's nothing wrong with never losing a match. That either means everyone you're pulling, you're just way better than, or you are picking good matches. You're just picking really good matches, and you're sliding by, and you're really good. That's true. Cody couldn't make it because he thought, damn, I better start training for Keanu ASAP. So he's there. Yeah. He's repping weights.
That is what he's doing, yeah. He actually was at my
in one arm, and he's like cooking dinner, and he's just
pumping out right here in my picture is my side pressure machine right here. And Cody was over yesterday, and he was just going to town on my side pressure machine. So, and he loves my side pressure machine. So,
dude, I can't wait to show you how much side pressure I can do, Brian.
I can imagine.
Blow your mind. I bet you I can do more side pressure than I can fucking curl. With one arm, I can do more this than I can do with both arms.
I think you can. Yeah. I know that you're really. I know your tendons are strong as fuck too. So
I can even now. I can still bench 50 pounds more than my body weight.
Oh, did I didn't tell you.
I don't bench.
We had a Zach. We had a guy yesterday that reminded me of you. Show up to practice.
Oh, yeah?
This time, yeah. Yeah, he was 150 pounds, right?
Yeah.
But he could bench like 300, and he was.
Yes, my bench isn't that good. Right?
No, he's stupid. Like double his body weight bench, and then he was the strongest 150-pound first-time arm wrestler I ever felt. And I said, you know what? If I could train you for a while, you could be like Zach Monroe. And he's like, who's that?
Train him and
like you don't know Zach Monroe? Fuck. Like, anyway, I showed him videos. Actually, he subscribed to the podcast. And guess what? By the end of the practice, his mind was blown. And I think that he liked arm wrestling a lot. So it turned out pretty damn good.
His elbows will be blown for, dude.
That's what I tried to warn him about, though. I'm like, you might be really sore tomorrow. Like, you know. So.
Yo, dude, I went so hard, and I was a flopper. So I was putting so much pressure on my elbows when I first started. There were days where it would hurt so bad, and I'd have to ice it to get to bed. But I'd wake up in the middle of the night, and at first, I'm not kidding you. This is no joke. I'd be in so much pain. My brain would be in a panic, and I wouldn't know what was happening. I wouldn't even know my elbows were sore.
I know
what's happening. And I'd be like, I would just feel the elbows. But my brain, it would be so much pain, it would wake me up, and I would literally panic. I wouldn't even know what's happening. And the elbows, I wouldn't be able to get back to bed. I'd sit there for hours.
I had the same thing, but mine was in my brachialis. But it would be so bad. It was and it would thump and throb.
So bad that I think it was 2 days I didn't sleep one time. I pulled so hard for so long. I didn't sleep for 48 hours. Like, I physically couldn't get any because it was just done.
Yep, because you can't get comfortable. You're in that pain, and you're in that almost fainting.
I played video games all night for 2 nights in a row. I'm going to sit there and play video games like this. Is all I could do. And I remember at first, I couldn't even play video games because it was messing with like all this. You see all that moving? It was messing with my elbow. And I'm like, I can't even hit buttons, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, because I got it with my thumb because of my brachialis. My brachialis actually comes down right up under my thumb. That's where it ends, actually. So I don't know if everyone's is like that, but yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes when your elbows is torn, you can't use all these tendons that come out the backside, the muscles and all that stuff. Right?
It's all the flexors in that are all stretched to shit.
All the flexors, exactly, and they tire quick. Those ones. If you get heavy load and it's shared to a major chain, usually you're fine. But if you have, even for a moment, you get one of those minor chains, you can be blown for 5 minutes. And you're like, I need 5-10 minutes before I can even use that because it's such a minor chain. You're not supposed to pull with minor chains. There's even arm wrestling chains you're not supposed to pull with. They're only supposed to be supporting.
Yeah.
You're never supposed to try to pin somebody by pulling up like this. Do you see what I mean? Like, you're never trying to pin somebody by going, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're always trying to pull towards them for the pin. You never try to push out as you pin. Right? Yeah. That's not something you do.
No, it's not.
It's just like the opposite. So it's like there are supporting muscles that if you try to do that, they're going to get injured because they're going to get really sore.
Like a negative force.
You're not trying to push your arm out. It's the opposite. You're always trying to pull in. There's never a time where you're pushing down with your knuckles like this. I've ever seen ever.
No, it totally makes sense. I mean, your tendons are like elastics, right? And they're more used to being stretched out one way, not the opposite way.
Yeah, and the major thing is you can actually build tension in your tendon and preload your tendons. But the funny thing about it is you normally have to be at full extension. So like there's an old boxer trick apparently that if you bring this, like say I'm going to throw a hook. Apparently, if I can drop the scapula first, it widens my tendons and makes more elastic power. So when I come with this one, there's elastic power pulling myself in more. So if it's like that versus just like this, if I pull this one out first, it's supposed to. This is what I heard. It's like science. It's supposed to expand and stretch your tendons for more power. So it makes sense in arm wrestling too. There's probably ways to load up your tendons and stretch them out. So maybe even in a setup, you come in a little bit stretched out like this, and then cinch in instead of cinching in and kind of loosening out. Never loosen out. Maybe always cinch in. That would load the tendon more. Again, I have no clue. I'm not.
No, but it's something to think about. I mean, knowing how the tendons work is, can only better our knowledge on the table. So,
and he faces high-level people, Zach. LOL, very high. And again, if you listen to my term, I said higher than him. Like, if he was world champ, then totally, there's no one that he could challenge that would beat him.
No, listen, I know.
Challenge someone that could beat him is what I'm saying.
Listen, I know JJ is really good, but
I'm not taking anything away from him. This applies to literally every single arm wrestler on the planet besides Levon and probably Devin. This is.
But we should have a super match, and then. Well, we can have a super match.
You got to pick someone who's just a little bit better, If you make a mistake, you know what I'm saying he's been lucky or really good is what I meant by picking an opponent that is near his level, maybe a little bit above, but not 3 steps above. You know what I mean?
I think that's it.
But sometimes like I'm saying, sometimes you want that 3 steps above to actually like. It's hard to explain.
Future matches.
3 steps above sometimes makes you go up by a whole level. Just experience.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like made up mumbo jumbo because there's no quantifiable evidence of what I'm saying at all.
No.
And even if it is only on the mental side, I feel like I got help from it.
No, I agree.
But again, everyone should have a good streak until they face someone who's just a little too much.
Well, I'll face JJ, and then you can say, you know what, JJ only lost once.
Now he lost to the.
Now we lost, because
Judgment is coming, and you just see Judgment Day, like the earth is blowing up, and it's just Brian behind the earth.
The judge coming. I'm actually feeling stronger and stronger. So, and I know how JJ pulls, and he pulls very similar to the way I pull a little different now. I would say me a year ago pulled like JJ. I was more about the height and getting hand control. Now I'm a little different. I'm slowly turning into a power puller, I think. And I don't mean like an uneducated, untransitional power puller. I'm just saying, like, I'll give things away just so I can fucking blast sideways and stuff. And I'm going to start, I don't know, I'm addicted to it right now. Even in practice, I've been having
I won't lie, it is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
I'll tell you what,
but you get an injury. You have to make sure you're conditioned.
Yeah. Top roll, you think you're having a lot of fun because it's finesse, and it takes a little, like, very little effort a lot of the time. When you get a good top roll, you'll see someone, when they get a really nice top roll, you see a smirk on their face when they look at their opponent, or you see them smile sometimes. And it's because you felt that, all your stuff, you just got a really advantage position, and you're trying a lot less now. You can feel that you're trying way less than them. It's a good feeling. There's something about the opposite feeling where you have to force through, but then overpower the opponent with raw strength.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't get the same adrenaline rush if you top roll someone and beat them with
different
efficiency.
rush.
When you beat them with efficiency, there's no adrenaline rush. When you beat most of the time. I mean, if you're fighting, you're like, you crack the wrist maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if it's easy because you got super efficient, you're like, oh, I got you. Versus you're fucking trying, you're like, and then you force it inside, let's say.
Yeah.
Your adrenaline spikes. Like it's an adrenaline rush. You're chasing like a whole different type of rush.
Yeah. It is, and it's very addicting, especially when you pin afterwards. You know what I mean?
A top roll is another addicting, but it's give you a smile and like type of thing where the inside you're not smiling, you're grunting, and you're like, yeah.
Oh yeah, and I usually start out. If I can start out, it's usually start out top roll, like normally. You don't see me go inside off the goal. But
I'll always try from now. Yeah, I always try to start with a top roll because it's more efficient. The reason why is because of efficiency. If I'm trying to have a match against somebody, I want to be as efficient as possible. I want to have as much lever on my side to do as much damage, like you know what I mean by damage.
Yes.
Provide as much power to them as I can.
Thing is if I want to learn how, because a lot of guys will start inside and they'll slowly develop a top roll, and then they always have that in their back pocket though. That they're they're efficient inside, but now they're I
don't know which one's better. I go back and forth with which one's better.
I never really did have an inside other than my transitional press.
No, that's fair.
That's the only thing. Like, you know what I mean? So a lot of my pulling is palm to palm sideways. You know what I mean? Like I kind of do pull like Hutchins a little bit.
Yeah. I think what matters more than if you're an inside or outside puller when you start is if you're hand control dominant or not hand control dominant when you start. Because if you're not hand control dominant, you're going to lose your hand every time, or you're going to have to force it into a hook every time. So you're limited on your options. You're basically given one of two routes.
I went the other way.
Good at hand control. Mm-hmm. Now here's where it gets tricky though. So it actually sounds better to start as an inside puller because if I lose the hand, okay, I'm going in. And if they go in with me, I'm going in with them. And if I lose inside the hook, that's fine. The difference is if we're both top rollers and you beat me in the hand, I've got nothing left.
And you don't know what to do.
You beat me in the top roll, and I can't go inside now because I can't even force the inside. So I actually think it's probably better to start inside because it gives you more options and you learn how to arm wrestle.
I agree with you. But that's why
I'm closed-minded. To be fair, I agree with what I said, but I was really closed-minded when I said that because you don't necessarily have less options. You have more versatility. You don't have more options. The top roll has more options for sure, but you're more versatile because you're not living or dying by one thing.
That's right.
That's where the versatility. You're not living or dying by your head.
Fails,
your arm.
Yeah, when one thing fails, you have that.
With the top roll, you're living or dying by the hand usually.
That's right.
Usually.
I used to be that way.
A high hook is a good start, you know?
Do you remember how I used to pull? If I lost, it's because I got put in my bicep and usually palm up or my riser dumped, right?
Yeah.
So that was, and that's because I was hand dominant, but that you would always I'd always get that one guy that can crack me.
But if you're hand dominant, you have to start with a top roll. You have to. Because and when I say by hand dominant, I don't mean like you can force a hook easy hand dominant. I mean, you can't get turn palm up hand dominant. Because if you're not getting turn palm up from them, why are you jumping inside? Stay neutral. Go outside. Like it's better. It's more efficient, right? So it just makes sense if you're hand dominant to go outside or to stay neutral. Now, I think personally, the best style you can have as a pro arm wrestler is a neutral. JJ is facing tougher and tougher people, Zach. So I mean, it's not that he's not trying; he just hasn't found.
I think right here.
That's what I'm saying. He's choosing guys that aren't that guy. Is all I'm saying. I'm just saying he's not choosing a guy that's that much better than him that he loses to. He's choosing guys that are that much better that he can still beat. Yeah, because I did that too. I was undefeated up until I challenged the best guy. I was undefeated right arm. Didn't lose a single match ever. Even to this day, I've never been pinned right arm at 143 in anything ever. I won nationals with my right arm, but at 154, I had never lost a super match or even been pinned in a super match right arm. Dustin Leach.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but you got him too. That was a 5-2. That was a 3-2 match that could have went either way. And there was one.
But now think, who's that guy for JJ? What if that guy for JJ is fucking Pork Chop? What if it's Peter Celeste? Yeah. That guy that's on
this not be me.
Matches now, the really tall dude. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's trying to find it, like you're saying, and he can't. And maybe it's because he's already elite. I don't know. But that's all I'm saying is there is somebody eventually. It's just good for him for looking for it.
JJ's he's a pretty hand dominant puller. I mean, I think honestly, I think I can beat JJ.
He pull at Mac 1?
He did pull. I'm pretty sure.
I was going off of that. Too. I didn't think that the guy he was pulling was like that much crazier.
Didn't he pull? He pulled Big Eric. Did he pull Big Eric?
Who did he pull? I could be wrong. I could be missing.
Like what's his name? Big Rig. Did he pull Big Rig? I don't know if he did or not.
I don't remember. It was Mac 1 though. It was definitely
a while because I seen JJ pull last year. He pulled a match last year.
Imagine it was Mac 2. And I'm just totally wrong. It was never Mac 1.
Mac 2. I was supposed to be at Mac 2. But like I said, it happened at December 21st.
I thought he had a match at Mac 1.
I was going to pull Jason Constantini, right-handed.
Wait. JJ. So his
JJ,
name,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Radford. He pulled Jeff Radford.
In a super match?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
He won.
Yeah, no, that's good. But if I remember, he was hand dominant, most definitely.
Radford won. Everyone said, "Way to go, Radford! Congratulations, Radford."
Yeah, Radford is pretty strong. So he's a pretty strong dude.
Yeah, this is Mac 1. This is the match. JJ beat one of the only matches I've seen him pull.
I was going to say if he beat Radford, JJ's.
I thought he lost to Radford. That's why I was.
Yeah, I thought he did too.
Maybe he pulled it out at the end, but I thought he lost.
No, I thought he lost too. But I don't know. My memory's not the best, and I trust people when they tell me shit. But now we're looking it up, guys. Yeah, no shit talking here.
Jeff beat JJ.
Yeah, so Jeff won. So he has lost.
I saw JJ.
JJ has lost super matches because I remember that.
He lost to Jeff Radford. Mac 1 at Mac. That makes sense.
Yeah,
but Jeff Radford, I was going to say, I didn't think.
Dakota was at Mac 1. He had a match against
Dakota and Sean. Sean was also Mac 1. Sean pulled Jason Constantini both arms.
Yeah, Sean
lost the one arm, beat him the other arm.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna pull him right arm at the next at Mac 2.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have much of a left, so he just smoked me left anyway. So I mean my left's starting to get better. My left's I'm hoping in the next year my left gets good enough where if someone says I'll only pull you if we do both, then I can say okay. You know what I mean? But I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet on my left, right? Like I've got a second.
Pulled the same guy both arms. I pulled left and right different people. Never pulled the same dude both arms.
Yeah. No, but some people do that shit. I've seen a lot of events.
Well, mainly because anybody that'd be a good match for one arm, one of us would probably be way too much.
Yeah, that's exactly. And I don't like trading. Yeah, I don't like trading one for one. So I hate it when Buddy's winning left and that guy's winning right. And they both walk away, and then the left guy can say, "Well, I beat you left."
I agree. It's a little silly to put a left-hand dominant guy and a right-hand dominant guy against each other when you know that the right guy's going to win and the left guy's going to win. That one's weird. But when you have a neutral guy or a guy that's good both arms, then it makes sense. Even if the one guy's only lefty, but if the other guy is good both arms, do both. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But if it's both opposite hands and it's just going to be one guy wins one wins the other.
Yeah, then it's always like, well, what was the whole point of that?
As long as one arm should have a good match, I think it's worth it. As long as one arm,
as long as you get a good match out of it. Yeah, but if they're both blowouts on either arm,
of each other, it's just stupid. Yeah. But if, like I said, if one of them's a good match, I think it's worth it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Really
we had the lucky ones in the chat. Lucky ones. Yeah. I was actually going through my music the other day, and I listened to the song I made for the lucky.
Your pronator down here. Your riser up here. Everyone remember that. Your pronator down here.
Yeah. Your riser's looking popping.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I train that all the time.
Yeah, I train mine too, but like I said, I'm so fat you can't see it.
The riser is what keeps your top knuckle stable in the setup. It's not your pronation.
There, I have it. Like, what?
You can turn me all you want. That doesn't change my top knuckle, but you dump me. And
my tattoos wreck me, though. Like, I actually have really cut. My forearms are really hard and defined, but because I can't I have all that ink
I felt them in person. They're more solid than mine.
They're rocks.
Mine, you can see freaking muscle hernias popping through mine. I've got multiple muscle hernias.
You do got them on the left, two of them.
I've got a one of them has a couple, and the other one's got just one.
Yeah, I haven't actually had. I haven't had.
If you look at my flex, it pops out more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I only get them in spots where I overtrain. So like I've overtrained my forearms doing like 3,000 reps to this,
Cody.
3,000
Sorry,
reps to
Cody.
this. That's the one thing. The lot of reps. Perfect. If Cody jumping on, I gotta jump off here, so it works out.
Well, I'll talk to Cody for like 15 minutes, and then I have to get
I
off
was
too.
gonna say we've been on.
I'll let him on I can talk to Cody for 10, 15 minutes. Sure.
We've been on for an hour and a half. Yeah, so I'm.
Yeah, JJ is unbelievably strong. He crushes Big Rig. Yeah, no, I believe it. He beat the bull. Is that Christian Gilbert that you're talking about? Christian Gilbert or something like that? Whatever the name is. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. From Quebec, right? But I mean, I seen him winning that match anyway, right? I definitely did. And I'm not knocking JJ. I think he's amazing. He might just kick my ass. I would love to have a match with him. And I think, from what I've seen, I think I can give him a really good match. I'm not saying I win necessarily, I guess, but I'm saying I can give him a match. I'm not gonna. I think I can give JJ a match where he at least had to fight.
Big Rig. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if not, I think I could beat him still too. But I said, it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge. He might be actually that strong, where it's not. It's me just trying to hold on and him dominate. Who knows? But I think if the strength's close, I think it's a really good match. Yeah.
I think we could. Yeah, no, I won't say that, because what I was just gonna say was really dumb arm wrestling math that really didn't even apply to you in the equation at all. So I was like, yeah.
I know it's hard to, because
his hand feels like steel.
People.
Yeah.
No, his hand looks like steel when he pull. I can tell
from the stuff I've seen recently, he looks freaking amazing.
Well, you know what? I wish Ian would have hung out with me longer that day. So
I've actually done. That's not a mistake. I've done 3,000 reps in a row. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But again, let me preface what I'm doing 3,000 reps with real quick for you. This is as thin as paper. This is paper thin, and I will wrap it around my hand like this, so I don't have to grab it like this. And I'll just sit there and watch something and just go through motions.
You made it home?
3,000 of these reps.
Yeah, just made it home.
Move forward, and there's almost no pressure on it. It's just for, you know what this helps? Mind muscle connection. CNS, central nervous system, mind muscle connection. Posing, a lot of bodybuilders pose because it gives them more definition in their muscles and everything, because it's just building mind muscle connection, and it actually allows you to put more power and more hydraulic energy just flexing. So just doing this little motion here, it's also like what I like to do when I set up. Just gives mind muscle connection.
You do that
mind muscle memory too. I've set up at the table. I won't even think. I'll already be doing this. But yeah, how many reps do you think I've already done here talking to you?
Oh, you've done
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi.
Yeah, you were already doing it earlier too.
If I'm doing, let's say, 10 every, even if it's 1 a second, which it's way more. If I do it for 2 minutes, that's 120 seconds, right? So it's 120 reps. Times that by 8, I'm at 1,000. I mean, if I do this for 2 minutes, I get 1,000 reps. So I can do 8 reps a second, right?
Yeah.
So I'm already at 200-300 reps here easily. You know, it's not that hard to just do this 10 times more, but I'll be watching a video. So I won't be talking or anything. I'll have all my attention just watching a video, I've already done 400 reps here. It's not that hard.
No.
It sounds like a lot, but these are baby reps. These aren't like doing full curls with heavy weights.
It's just like a little bit of resistance. Just to put blood
and it's just builds. I do it mostly for central nervous system. It's blood flow and stuff, sure. But the reason I do it that much is for my just building it, doing this. The guy, I don't feel the guy who done 10,000 kicks one time. It's the one guy who does one kick 10,000 times. Yeah. I'm doing my setup load 10,000 times. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. Just hammering that shit in.
Yeah. Okay.
Paper. This is as thin and as light as bands get, and not hanging on either. So I'm not taxing my hand to hang on to it. It's hanging on to it for me. I'm just isolating just the small movements.
Yeah.
I usually tell people do a few hundred. I say do 600, because I just did 300 at minimum there. Minimum. I wasn't counting, but at least 300 there. If they can do 6, you'll feel a good burn. You'll be like, okay, I understand how you can do 1,500, 2,000. The Cameron Gilmar, I had a match with him, and I think I did 700 supination reps in a row. I did a little video. I made it really fast, but I did 700 in 3 minutes.
Well, you should You should see some of the cool things I think I thought of for Brian to try on at his.
Oh, I know. I like the one idea. I started pondering it, and today I couldn't do it though. I did bicep day, and then we had practice today. But tomorrow, I think my elbow will be good enough. I might try that. That's a good idea. What do you think of my side pressure machine? If I put a couple spacers in, get that bar cinched up a bit?
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
I like it. I like it. I think it works.
Yeah,
it's very efficient.
I would like to.
But you see what I mean about the weight, though, right? It sucks that it's like you put 200 pounds on, but you know what I mean. It's not 200 pounds, right? But it still works good.
Yeah.
Oh, see you, Zach. Have a good night, brother.
Hey, what's that?
Honda forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I don't know if you guys have shown this off today yet.
see you, bro.
We
Yeah,
have,
oh,
yeah, we did.
Legend Water.
Already chugged them.
We did. We even. Oh yeah. We
Chugged
talked
the
about
shit
the
out of
spring and where they're located.
Have a good week, everybody.
That's
But,
good, buddy. Yeah.
No,
See ya.
I'm really excited for you to try that. That would be.
Well, to do maxes. So, what we're talking about, everyone, is I got a side pressure machine, and then behind me, I got my rack, and I have one of those Ryofi portable gyms, and you can put it on hit mode where it just hits you. And Cody recommended that. So, when I'm doing my reps with my 200 pounds, right, I hook the Ryofi up. So, maybe, I don't know, I'd have to have someone else with me, though, I think, to go hit the button. So while I'm holding it, now it fucking hits me. Unless I just do it right away. I pull it. You know what I mean? I pull the side pressure
Just
machine.
when you grab it, pull it, go into position, and then just.
And then just lock it. Yeah, just try to, yeah. No, but I think because you already got all that weight, and now you got 30 fucking kg hitting your hand this way, right? I probably would only have to do like 10 kg.
Well, you can even because you can adjust where that thing sits. So even if you just have it adjusted, so you're grabbing onto it right here,
Yeah.
so you're not too low negative, but you're like here. So you boom get to here.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
boom. Yeah. It would be hard to hold. It'd be hard to hold with that much weight on your arm, and now that thing's hitting you. Oh yeah, that's a game changer. Oh, our Armbender was with us tonight, Cody. Good friend of the channel. He called me out for a super match, so you don't got to worry anymore.
Old arm bender.
Yeah. He wanted to do a best of 5 with me, so it'd be great.
The Cheeto
You know what?
man
I'll
himself.
get down there. The Cheeto man. Do you like Cheetos?
I love Cheetos.
I don't mind the Cheetos. Yeah, I don't mind them. I do get sick of them sometimes quick. Like the Hawkins, the Hawkins cheesies? Have you had those?
I hate those.
Oh, I love them, but they're
They're
the hard.
cheesiest Cheeto I've ever had.
It's like, well, see, I'm the opposite. That's the best fucking Cheeto ever made. But I can only eat so many of them because they're too much for me. Too rich. Yeah. They're the original Cheeto though. Cheeto was just copied them. But I don't mind Cheetos though. I don't like cheesies though. I'm not a cheesies guy though.
No, you know the only difference is I'm pretty sure Cheetos is American and the Hawkins is Canadian. They're not the original Cheeto.
No, I think Hawkins is American too. I think it's an American company. Yeah. And they're overpriced. They're expensive anyway. So
Yeah,
Not
they're half as good as normal Cheetos.
and they're double, triple the price. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got a point.
Legend Water.
Legend Water is pretty good.
I told you it's good water, man. It's for how local it is.
I downed my can in like a couple minutes. It's like it was good. I'm too lazy to go around and get another can, but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, I just seen someone put in the chat.
What's that?
I saw someone put in the chat there talking about it.
Legend Water. That's all I said. Legend Water.
Oh, Stephen whatever,
Yeah.
asked what we were drinking.
Yeah. Legend Water. Mhm. Only Legend Water. Yeah. I like them more. Yeah. Canadian. Oh, Hawkins is Canadian? Yeah. Okay. I definitely think they're the best Cheeto in the world. But At the same time, I can't eat a whole bag of them. Like I usually get sick of them after a few.
They're too rich. They're not that good.
Joe Nello, hey buddy. Boom. Yeah, we were late today too because East versus West was on for an hour and a half or longer. So we thought,
you guys were on long enough for me to drop the. Brian had just started the live.
yeah.
When I dropped his water off.
No, we were just gonna start the live. I was just about to click live, and my dog was freaking out. So I ran upstairs, and then I started the live actually 5 minutes after that because I had to go get the water. Which I was happy I got the water before we started. So
yeah. Well, I know. I was like, well, fuck, they're still on. I'll come on and hop on. What was your guys' main talking point? Were you guys talking about the
didn't talk about the match. Well, I know the results of most of the matches yesterday.
I don't.
But the thing is, I don't want to ruin it for everybody. Dion's going to be posting an edited version of all the matches in the next few days. So hopefully it's in the evening and we could do a watch along or something.
Oh, he hasn't posted them yet?
No.
What the fuck?
No live. I know I sat at the computer because me and Zach were going to do a live thing, but Dion never said nothing. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, but we waited, and I thought someone had told me that he was going to, like an hour after the event, he was going to put it on YouTube, but it never happened. So, but I heard that he's going to take a couple days, edit it up, and we'll get a whole production out of it. So it should be good. I seen Playboy Roy doing the after the post commentary with the athletes and shit. It was good. I seen David. There is 2 matches though, Cody. There is 2 matches uploaded, and they're the Blue Collar Company guys, David Till and his teammate. They both posted their match from yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
He's just on Facebook. Check him out on Facebook. Yeah.
Well, did you? Joe Nello said, "Did you guys talk about the Twin Rivers tournament and super matches in Kamloops?"
No, you know what? Because I don't have. Was that even live streamed? Because I kept checking all day for live streams and I didn't see shit. I heard about it, but I don't know the outcomes. I don't know who won. I don't know who was. I don't know nothing. So it would have been nice because I was looking for an event to cover, watch, and talk about, but there was not much. Not much.
I don't know if anyone notices how much better the camera quality is today.
Yeah, I know. It's way better, bro. Way better. Cody got a brand new laptop, a MacBook Pro.
I went and spent $1,800 on for the podcast. It's gonna make my setup a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, see, Side Scott won his first super match yesterday. That I know. He won 3-0. So Joe, I know about Side Scott. He had his first super match and he won a few different ways and won 3-0. Scott, you had a match? Yep. Scott did have a match. Yeah, I know about that one. It was live streamed, but it cut out halfway through. Pros. Oh, that's probably what it was. I don't know. I never seen it.
Kelowna has an arm wrestling team?
Yeah, there's a lot of different Kamloops, Kelowna. I know the ones near us, like Cranbrook, they have a team.
Well, I know Cranbrook has a team, but like
I think Campbell River has a team too. I think I see a team there too. When Alan Ford was out there, I think he was at Campbell River. So I got a buddy that lives out there.
Well, I got an uncle that lives in Kelowna. Well, you got to think. Actually, you know what? All the BC boys should cheer for me anytime I'm facing anyone but another BC boy, because I'm technically a BC boy.
Okay, that explains a lot, bro. Like
I'm from Dawson Creek, BC.
Yeah.
It is a shithole of a town, but it is a town.
Yeah.
Actually, it's classified as a city because we have 13,000 people.
Yeah, 2 in Victoria. Okay. Yeah. So they have teams. Yeah, Kelowna, Cambrook, Okanaga, Penticton, Campbell River, Port Albany, Parkville, and 2 in Victoria. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Apparently, the
I
phone died halfway through the stream.
Yeah, well, that's why you make sure that you have one of those portable battery packs. So I always do that when I stream. I always hook it in. That way you can't die. And, I was going to tell you, I set up the 360 Insta 360 today. Works fucking amazing, amazing. Like we could probably do our our own productions with it. We can move the camera anywhere 360 degrees. We can zoom right in to the person walking, and then have it zoom out and expand and show everything afterwards. But anyway, it's an awesome thing. But I got to get an SD card because no matter what I did, I couldn't get the phone. It just saved the images to my phone. So,
No, but on that Insta360, on the stand, does it turn the whole stand itself?
No, it's got cameras on both sides of it. It's really weird. It's weird how it catches like you'd think there'd be negative space, but there's not. It's the coolest camera, man. Coolest camera. Yeah. Really, really happy I got it. I just got to get a really big SD card for it. So yeah, I did. It was good.
And then you know what? We'll run Aries and stuff off of this.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, see, that's another thing too. Now we go into digital brackets, which we wanted to do right away, but didn't happen. So now it will. Yeah, no, some good things. That MacBook helps out a lot, bro. I don't know. I was trying to think of what's coming up in arm wrestling with Zach, and there's not much in arm wrestling for a while here. There's Mayhem at the mall. Well, there's Fraser's event in August. Other than that, nothing. We got Mayhem at the mall. That's always November?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got Travis Robertson's event in December at the beginning. Yeah, so there's not a whole friggin' lot. You know, I'm going to Vegas now for Halloween, so that's going to be fun.
Okay, well you got September. You got Grand Prairie in September.
Oh yeah, there you go, Grand Prairie. Yeah.
So July, there's nothing really.
Yeah.
August, you got Fraser's event.
Grand Prairie, September.
Grand Prairie, September. October, I don't think there's anything in October.
There used to be a Lethbridge tournament, but they're not doing. I don't know if they're doing it now.
November is Mayhem. December is Travis's. So there's something every month.
Every month, yeah.
Except for
July. Yeah. Oh, that's right. But I mean, that's far. Travis's event I'm going to this year, just because. Yeah, I got to show my support to Travis. And I'm pulling big Dan Hogue. So that'll be interesting. What's going on here? I think Oleg Danilov is training in Molina right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's good, man. Oleg's a good puller. I mean, he's got like freaky genetics. Super fast twitch, Oleg, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not a lot, man. Not a lot. Viking arm wrestling. How you doing? Oh, I'm actually feeling a little beat up today, finally. Oh. Just a little bit. Oh.
I know I'm feeling quite beat up after Brent's party.
Oh. Well, I've just been going really hard, and not so much in the pulling, the gym stuff. And then I pulled a bit today. Did a little pulling. I was working with Myron just on counters and hits and setup and stuff. So
I was pulling Dale yesterday.
yeah.
And he was doing
strong
thing into my fingers, but I had the baby in this hand, and so I was just like, I had no way to like really fight it.
Yeah.
So I just kind of just let him take. I was like, just like this
on top roll.
Yeah, because he was hitting back.
Yeah,
and instead of me trying to contain it.
Yeah.
I had the baby in this hand.
Oh, okay.
So I was just letting him take the hand
Yeah.
until we went to the strap, and then I was just like, I was sitting there holding the baby while beating Dale.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, he's like, I was taking your hand. I was like, Dale, I was giving you my hand because I have no way to brace myself.
So you're not as nice as I am. You know what I always do? I always give them false hope. That's what I do to people. Yeah, I'm
No,
a
I
real
don't want
prick
Dale
that
to
way.
think, that his top roll is that.
No, his top roll getting better. It's
It
getting
is
better.
getting
He's
better.
working on it. It's nice that he's doing it now. Like, because he used to be anti top roll, but because he's because of the health conditions and stuff, he lost some of that top end strength now. So he is, at least he's thinking to go outside and top roll people. And he down the road, especially when he gets his full strength back, that's a good. I think he should just top roll right now. Why not? I mean, it's a good move to have in the tool bag, right? So, but no, he didn't. He didn't. I talked to him today. He said that no, Cody felt fucking stupid strong. That's all he said. So, you must have felt strong. Driving to Norway, so need quality entertainment. Okay, nice. Driving to Norway right now. Okay.
No, but fuck me,
Safe
man.
travels.
Everyone wanted to pull me. My right arm was getting used and abused. No one was. The only person that pulled my left was Greg, and he's so goddamn strong that it doesn't really matter.
Well, he said it was finally great to pull with you, Cody.
Yeah, it was. I like pulling with Greg. He humbles
Strong.
my left pretty easily.
Yeah, because he's really strong. Yeah, he's really.
I made him. I've kind of stopped him a bit in my my heavy kings move.
Yeah.
Worked for that, I think, a little
Yeah.
bit.
I think I slowed him down a little bit once when I pulled him too, but it's like other than that, it's crush. He just always feels so fucking strong. My left, you know what? I mean, I was enjoying when Greg was coming to practice, so don't come on back to practice, Greg. But when he was coming, though, it was good because I was actually at least caring about my left a little more. Now that Greg hasn't been coming lately, I haven't cared about my left again. It's like I mainly focus my right, but I do actually want to get better left. Just
I
when
think
it's
I
not
made him
good.
work a few times a little bit, but
Yeah.
besides him, no one had anything from the left. And then what's his name? The guy that runs the Rams team?
Gordon.
Gord's pretty fucking strong.
Oh yeah. He's been pulling a long time.
Like I know I will say this, Gord did watch everyone pull for about an hour before he stepped in.
Yeah. That sounds right.
But he still felt strong.
Mm-hmm. No, I heard that. Cool. I mean, I like to wait an hour while people are pulling too. I'm like, oh yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy when I pull people fresh and then I just don't pull much afterwards, right? Because I'm usually tuckered out. Hurt left or would have pulled left. Oh, okay. Yeah, the left is just a garbage arm for me. So, what's B-side? Sorry, guys, with the chat. I've just gotten tired. I was up early today. So I might have to just end this here soon, Cody. Sorry,
Hey,
bro. But I'm glad you made it, though.
I was just hopping in quickly, showing
Yeah.
off the camera, the new
Yeah. It looks, and no, that look how smooth. You haven't had one internet issue or hitch or lag or anything.
and I can even do the double bicep because it's not this big.
Okay. Super match, 100 kg plus. I made right opportunity too. What's that mean? I'm beat to Brian.
I think he meant I bet or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just trying to understand. Yeah. Trying to understand. And we were talking about earlier too about call outs, right? How you're lucky. You get all the call outs all the time,
Yeah.
and I don't get them. But it was nice when I liked it when Armbender challenged me. I'm like, nice. Like, I'm in his weight class, though.
You just had something up that said Cody something. What was that?
Cody.
I didn't.
Cody, the setup is way better now.
Probably about my camera and stuff.
Oh yeah. It is way better. And your internet too. It's fucking night and day, bro. Way better. Well, listen, you know what? We'll probably, guys, just a small slice, yeah. We'll probably have to end her, but maybe check us out. Dion's going to post in the next, hopefully soon, when he's going to release there's 12 super matches in total. So if it's at nighttime in the evening, we'll try to do like a follow along. We'll watch it and critique the pullers and do what we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, glad you made it on for at least a bit, Cody. That's cool, bro.
Yeah,
and it's time for us to get some rest, everyone. Relax. You guys all have a great day. Thanks for joining us.
Make sure you like and subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, later, guys.